Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and we are back in the challenge builder on the fourth hole of our golf challenge pack. So you may remember from last week, we did the first 3 holes all at once. They were relatively simple. We ended with the windmill to add some remnants of classic mini golf. But this time, I think we're going to start going a little bit more complex. You know, a lot of times mini golf is 9 holes. So I'm figuring, what if we kind of group them into groups of 3, where the first 3 are going to be super easy. Then the next 3 kind of bump up to another level. And then the final 3 are definitely going to be a lot harder. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for this hole, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some risk to this one of your ball actually falling off. Whereas the other ones, we were pretty well contained. There wasn't really anything to worry about when it comes to your ball falling off and having to start over. But this time, I think that's what we're going to go for. All right, so to start off with, I'm thinking something risky, but not too difficult. If you do it right, it's just going to happen. And I'm thinking about starting with basically like a balance beam with no guardrails or anything on it. So basically, your first hit has to be perfectly straight. Or not perfectly straight, but relatively straight. And if you're off at all, then your ball is gonna fall and you got to start over. So actually, let me see, where's the middle here? So it looks like this block is the middle. So why don't we go and do this wide, and we'll just go as long as we can for one drag there. All right, so I don't know how long that is in relation to the hit strength. So let's go ahead and just do a quick test and see how far the ball goes if we are able to hit it straight. And now that I'm looking at it, that doesn't look too hard at all. So we got our ball spawned in here. We got our hammer. And now I'm going to try my best to just hit it straight with some forward spin. And oh yeah, that ball can definitely go a little bit farther. I think we want it to be long enough so that small errors will start to show the farther you go down. And then we're going to give it a backboard at some point. But the point is to get to the backboard is going to be the hard part. Okay, so here is phase 1 of this hole. You're actually going to have multiple holes on this hole, but only one hole will activate the finale. So what's going to happen is you're going to hit it all the way down here. You're going to get it into this hole. There is actually a ball socket here, and that ball socket will trigger the ball to spawn here. So it's basically kind of like the ball falls through, but rather than just falling straight through, it's going to spawn in another identical ball. So it's going to be a bit of an illusion, except you'll be able to see the ball in there anyway. But don't worry about that. So now it's going to go down here, and I don't know what it's going to do yet, but we're going to figure it out right now. All right, so here's the plan right now is after it goes in there, it's going to spawn down here, and we have a slight ramp that should automatically roll the ball out here. And I've added a platform for the player to be able to walk around the hole here so that then they can jump down. But right now I need to see how far does the ball roll naturally, because I don't want it to roll right up against a wall. I want it to kind of have some open space to give us some freedom to position ourselves around the ball for whatever the next shot's going to be. So let's do a quick test. All right, let's see if we can... I don't know if this can work in one hit. I'm hoping it can. Yes, it looks like we can. There we go. Okay, and yep, the ball has rolled down. This is great, and wow. That was almost perfect. Perfect measurement there. All right, but we have to extend it just a little bit more so that way we can, like, walk around. I'm going to widen this platform a little bit. All right, so we'll just extend this out a little bit that way. We'll also kind of widen this like a square this way. I have no idea if that's even on both sides. It looks good enough. Probably a little bit longer on this side. Yep, by 1 block. We'll just add another block there, and we're all good. Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to do for this one. I think I'm going to give it a little bit of a jump to go off of with a gap to cover. So we're going to go ahead and take these, and ooh, I don't know if you can actually hit the ball up those. I don't know if you're gonna give the ball enough momentum for these things. Oh, that's annoying that we have too many blocks there. All right, well, we're gonna have to do a test here then. So let's see if we can hit the ball hard enough to actually go off those ramps. All right, hit number 1. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Almost missed that one. All right, and whoops, I almost got in front of the ball there. Okay, perfect. Look at that. And then, oh, this should work. Oh, no problem. That's actually some pretty decent distance it gets, too. Oh, we can keep testing it. Good, because I actually might want to make those further away, so you kind of actually have to aim for them. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put some distance there. And I'm realizing that if the ball, if you don't interfere with the ball, you kind of have this perfectly lined up. So then we're just going to add some distance to these. All right, we're going to have the jump start right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what's happening. I forgot to update you guys on some of the stuff. I just got caught up in building it. So we're going to come down here. I got to paint all this stuff to make it look good. I think the hole is pretty much done. But we're going to come down here. The ball goes through. It's going to stop right about here. Then you got to hit it, and you have to hit it just perfectly. And you should be able to make this gap just enough. And I haven't actually tested this landing part out. But I'm guessing that after it lands, it's going to roll into here, then go over here a little bit. I don't know how far it's actually going to go. But then you got to be really careful with this next hit. And I might have to change this with testing, but it gets gradually skinnier and skinnier until we get up to the hole. And you actually have to hit this ramp up into the hole a little bit. So this is definitely going to make things a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to make all this look a lot better, and then we're going to actually try out the hole for final testing. See if it actually works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is done. So let's give it the official test to see if this is a beatable challenge and just how easy or difficult it might be. All right, here we go. Challenge has begun. Let's get with the first hit here. Uh-oh. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Scrap? All right, we've already failed on the first hit. Well, that's good. Remember what I said in the last episode? We got to test the fail conditions as well. Make sure that failure actually works as intended. So that was totally on purpose. So I also switched this with glass, so you can actually watch the ball go down. And I have a glass walkway over there, so that way you can actually get yourself across this jump. All right, so if I hit it right here, it should work. Perfect. What's it gonna do? I've never hit that corner before. That looks perfect. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and run down. All right. Are you kidding me? I just fell off the chair. Okay. Let's try this again. I can't believe I just ran right off like that. All right. Oh, I didn't even have, that's weird. I didn't even have to do that. I am just too excited for this challenge, apparently. I cannot watch where I'm walking. So this is actually an unexpected thing there. If you fall off, the challenge, well, I mean, I guess you lose a bunch of time because you have to go back. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the fact that you can just start over. All right. And then this part is not actually as hard as I thought it was. But then again, this is only hole 4. So, oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, you have to not jump the hole. Oh, okay. This actually has a new element of hardness. So you actually have to hit it in the right spot. I'm gonna hit it right there. That was good. And we finished the challenge. That took way too long. But what I want to do is I want to try again. I want to see what happens if we hit it full strength. Can we jump the hole? Because if we can jump the hole, I actually like the fact that there's another way to... Now that was weird. Whoa. My hammer hit that on the first try, right? That was really weird. But I actually really like that there's another way to fail the challenge. And check out this right here. I really like the fact that this stops like perfect right here. All right, please make it. Ooh, that actually looked like it happened a little bit differently that time. Oh yeah, it did. It looks like we are not. Oh no, that's about the same. All right, so I'm gonna hit this like full strength, giving it some top spin. And yep, so there is a whole nother way to fail the challenge. Now, I realized unintentionally that the second ball spawner actually works as a checkpoint, because if you drop your ball, rather than starting all the way back at the beginning, you actually start from the last ball spawner that was hooked up in the series. So it wasn't intentional, but I guess it kind of works. Uh-oh. Oh, that makes things a little bit difficult. Well, let's see what happens if I go like this. Woo! All right, I like this hole. This is the first hole that actually has an element of challenge to it, in my opinion. The other ones are just kind of like hit the ball until you get it in the hole. This one you can actually fail. So I'm gonna say hole 4 is actually a great success. Good addition into the series of challenges here. Now, if you are enjoying these, then leave ideas down below on what hole 5 should be all about. The theme of this one was kind of all about, I guess, balance beams. And now that I'm thinking about it, perhaps that section of holes 4, 5, and 6, that section of 3, can be this kind of theme here, where you have to not fall off more narrow areas, and there's also jumps and stuff. I'm looking for ideas for the next hole. As these holes are getting more complicated, we're only doing like 1 per episode because they're taking a lot longer to record and build and think about. But if you missed the first 3 holes, definitely check that video right here on the end screen. Give that a click and watch that through. That might give you some inspiration for other aspects to add to the holes as well. So yeah, I'll be looking at the comments, and I can't wait to see what the next hole is going to bring us. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.